first question says the diagram shows a region which satisfies three inequalities. Find these three inequalities. So if we draw the first one, that's passing through y equals to 3. The second one is passing through x equals to -4. And the third one is a linear equation where we have a slope and a y-intercept. So for the first one, that's going to be y is less than 3. Why is it less than 3? Because if you look at the line, it's a dotted line. A dotted line represents as either less than or greater than. And since the shaded region is showing the values of y decreasing, like they're less than y equals to 3, hence it's going to be y is less than 3. Similarly, for x equal to -4, we can see that the shaded region shows the values of x increasing because we're going towards the right-hand side. And since it's a solid line, the inequality is going to be y is greater than equal to -4. For a dotted line, it's either less than or greater than. For a solid line, we have the greater than equal to or less than equal to. For the third line, we can see that it's also a solid line. So that means it's either going to be greater than equal to or less than equal to. So to find that, we need to find the slope for this line and the y-intercept. Y-intercept is 5. For the slope, we can use rise over run. So I'm going to use 2 points, these two. So m would be 3 minus 1 divided by -1 minus -2. So that's 2 over 1, that equals to 2. So y equals to mx plus c, which is the slope-intercept form for an equation of line. Replace m with 2 and c with 5. So now let's rewrite this as inequality. As you can see, the shaded region shows the values of y increasing once again. So y is going to be greater than equal to 2x plus 5. These are your inequalities for this graph. Next, it says, make w the subject of a times w minus 2 equals to 5w plus k. So we begin with expanding the bracket. aw minus 2a equals to 5w plus k. Since we're supposed to make w the subject, I'm going to collect all of the terms for w on one side, which means I'm going to swap 5w with 2a. So that's going to give us aw minus 5w equals to 2a plus a. Now we're going to take w common from a and 5. So that gives us w times a minus 5 equals to 2a plus k. Taking w the subject, we're going to have 2a plus k divided by a minus 5. That's your answer. Then it says write 0.81 recurring as a fraction, giving your answer in the simplest form. So for these type of questions, there are a few steps that you need to do and you'll have your answer right away. First, we assume that 0.81 recurring equals to x. So if 0.81 recurring equals to x, that means our number is 0.8181 because 81 is the recurring number. Now I'm going to multiply x with 10, let's say. So 10x would give us 8.18 recurring now. We've moved the decimal one place to the right-hand side. Now, for us to make sure that we're able to get a fraction, I'm going to multiply x with 1,000. So 1,000x gives us 818.18.18 and so on. Now, the reason why I multiplied x with 1,000 is because if we look at 10x, the first number after the decimal is 1. And if we multiply x with 1000, the first number we get after decimal is also 1. So for us to get rid of all the numbers after the decimal, we need to make sure that both 10x and 1000x have the same numbers after the decimal. Let's say if we had multiplied x with 100 and we were using 10x, then if we had subtracted 10x from 100x, that would give us a whole number, because with 100x, the first number after decimal is going to be 8. But with 10x, it's 1. So that won't give us a whole number. So you have to just make sure that you multiply x with like 10, 100, 1000 based on like what your numbers are after the decimal. So that when you subtract 10x or 100x or 1000x from each other, it cancels out all the numbers after the decimal. So now when we do 1000x minus 10x, over here we're going to do 818.18 minus 8.18, and 990x is equal to 810. As you can see, all the numbers after the decimal are gone. So now x equals to 810 divided by 990. The 0 gets cancelled out. And 81 is 9 times 9, and 99 is 9 times 11. So 9 over 11 is your answer. Next question says, OACB is a trapezium. M is the midpoint of BC. Expressed in terms of A and B, the vector BM. So we already have OB, we have OA, we have AC. We need to find BC first. So BC can be found by doing BO plus OA plus AC. The route we're taking is we're going from here to here, then here to here, and then here. So since we're taking BO and OB is 8B, so BO would be negative 8B. When you change the direction of a vector, the sign of the vector changes. If it's positive, it becomes negative, and vice versa. OA is 3A and AC is 4B. So that gives us 3A minus 4B. Now BM is basically this one. And since M is the midpoint of BC, so BM would be half of 3A minus 4B, which is 3 over 2A minus 2B. That's your answer.